all Captain Americas have the same shield? This is a great question from the Flash Guy on TikTok, and it's a question that I'm really excited to answer. Now, first, we are going to start off with the MCU because that's probably what most people are thinking about, and then we're going to go to the comics. I know what you're thinking, the MCU, that's easy. They both use the same shield. But the shield that Sam Wilson is given is slightly different and has some different design elements that you might not notice right off the bat. And before you say, Alex, it's just designed differently, it's the same shield, it literally cannot be the same shield because Steve's original shield was destroyed by Thanos during the battle at the end of Endgame. The shield that Steve gives Sam looks like this one that I have here, and the main difference is you'll kind of see there's like this line that travels along the silver that isn't originally there in Steve's shield. It also has these little indentations that kind of go out at the point of the star. So these little black kind of indentations there. It's slightly different. You wouldn't notice it right off the bat, but it's definitely different from the original shield that we see Steve using. Now, from what we can tell, it's still a vibranium shield based on how it reacts to things, but it's definitely a different shield than the one Steve held, and it's gone on to be held by both John Walker and Sam Wilson, the current MCU Captain America. I will touch on it briefly. John Walker also has his own shield, just like in the comics. US Agent has his own shield. I have no idea what it's made out of. I have no idea where it came from, and I guess we're just not addressing it. Now we're going to get into the fun part, the comics. Now we're going to skip the heater shields, the triangular shields. We're going to stick to the main round shields that we see in the comics. The first one is the standard Captain America shield that Steve Rogers has held for years and eventually gets used by Bucky Barnes, gets used by Roscoe Simons, a Captain America that passes away, unfortunately, and even later on gets used by Sam Wilson when he becomes the new Captain America. Not all Captain America or Captain America adjacent characters have used this shield. Like Sam Wilson, for instance, actually gets his own shield later on. Misty Knight and a bunch of other of his supporting characters come together to make him his own version of the Captain America shield, and it looks really dope. I really like this design. It's something I would like to see in the movies at some point. And then to kind of go off on a separate note, back to US Agent, he has this shield that was originally held by Steve Rogers when he spent time as the captain when he had given up the Captain America mantle for the second time. After Steve Rogers ultimately goes back to being Captain America, John Walker adopts the US Agent moniker and uses that old suit that Steve Rogers used, as well as that old shield that Steve Rogers used while being the captain. There's so many other people that use shields, Red Guardian, Taskmaster, but these are some of the most notable ones within the Captain America lore. Do you know there was this many versions of the Captain America shield? It seems like a one-of-a-kind item, but in comic books, you walk far enough, you're gonna run into someone else wielding another Captain America type shield.